This week's US CQM Forecast Alert is: don't just look at GDP on the expenditure side. While the October export price was roughly in line with ARIMA forecast, import price did not fall as much as ARIMA forecast. While October retail sales were up more than 1% above ARIMA forecast, the industrial production index fell short of ARIMA forecast. The producer price index for final demand for goods grew more than the ARIMA forecast, and inventory valuation adjustments were revised downward. On the expenditure side, the economic growth has been revised upwards to 1.38%, mainly due to an increase in personal consumption expenditure. On the income side, the economic growth was adjusted upward to 3.61% due to an increase in corporate profit and a downward revision of the GDP price deflator. The latent 2 economic growth rate is around 2.5%. CQM forecast of economic growth in the first month of each quarter often tend to diverge on both the expenditure and income side due to the few actual figures of economic indicators. Inflation has eased this week again, but higher energy prices will start to pick it up again. PCA cut economic growth to 0.42%, offering a different pessimistic outlook than the CQM. This is because the production side is weak, as seen in the decline in the industrial production index, and the financial indicators such as stock prices and money supply are weak. However, inflation is declining, as is the CQM. Conclusion from this week's US CQM Forecast Alert. First, the first month of each quarter can sometimes see large divergences in economic growth forecast on both the expenditure and income sides. Second, then the average economic growth rate on both the expenditure and income side serves as the latent true economic growth rate. Third, looking at the economy in 2022 Q4 from the income side, we can be optimistic about economic growth rate exceeding 3%. Fourth, however, economic growth from the expenditure side is 1.38%, so we must be cautiously optimistic. Fifth, the PCA forecasts 0.4% economic growth, which makes us pessimistic about the current economy. This reflects weakness on the production side and financial market. Sixth, ultimately, making the right economic decision requires multiple approaches. This slide contains additional information about this week's detailed CQM forecast, the original developer of CQM, and CQM theory papers.